Welcome to this episode of Best of America by Horseback. I'm Tom C. I'm with Dale Shields, our co-host, Wanda and Kristen, as we have traveled to Norman, Indiana to Midwest Trail Ride. It's now owned by Kim and Jeff Humphreys. We visited here a few years ago and people wanted us to come back, and so here we are with new friends as well as old friends, Dale.
That's right. This is a place that's great to come. They have easy access to all of the trailer hookups, water, electricity. They're adjacent to the Hoosier National Forest. Their trails are easy to ride for any level of rider. Just a great place to come.
One of the best concerts he's done yet will be here. The food facilities here are second to none, and they have a gift shop, tack shop that is better than anything we have seen anywhere in all of our travels. This is going to be another great show. I want you to sit back, relax, watch the riders. You'll see people you probably know and you may want to ride with again in the future with us on Best of America. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Best of America by Horseback.
Part of this show is brought to you by Tucker Trail Saddles, the world's finest trail saddles and equipment company. By Mill Creek Manure Spreaders, clean stalls in half the time with half the work. By CSI Saddle Pads, designed for your horse's comfort and performance in mind. The difference is amazing. And by Spurs Big Fix, wound, skin, and hoof. The more you use it, the more you'll love it.
We know who made that hitch. We know who cut the steel, who milled the ball, and who welded the seams. We know who tested, measured, and checked. We even know who thought the whole thing up. We're B&W, and we know your hitch. Because we don't make them halfway around the world. We make them all right here. B&W. Trusted.
On this episode of Best of America by Horseback, Tom C. and Dale Shields are riding at Midwest Trail Rides in Norman, Indiana. Located in the beautiful Hoosier National Forest, Midwest Trail Ride is now owned and operated by Kim and Jeff Humphreys, with over 100 miles of well-marked trails for any level rider.
Or did you have to drive?
11 hours. So it was late when I got in as well.
When you get into a place, you want to make sure there's enough room to easily get into in the rain and the dark. And I think Midwest is probably the easiest place I know that you can pull in like that. And the stalls are lighted too.
The access is so easy to get in here. Just pull up, back in, unhook. The stalls are right behind you here. It's a great place to come.
They're all bedded and ready to go. Let's talk to Jeff a little bit and Kim about some of the other facilities they have. Jeff, it's so good to be back here at Midwest. We have spent a lot of years together and a lot of practical jokes and always having a good time. And the people love to come here to Midwest Trail Ride. People always ask us first, what type of trail do you have on this property that people can expect to ride on?
Well, we got real easy trails. They're hard surface trails. You have to have shoes or boots on them, but they're easy for beginners, intermediate riders, young horses that people's bringing for the first time on trail rides. They're wide. Most of them is pretty wide, but good, safe trails to be on.
That means a whole lot to people. But when you first pull in, you have maps of your trails, but you first pull in, anybody can navigate through the campsite, back in, tons of space. You've got to hear people talk about that all the time.
Yeah, it's this is a very unique campground. The stalls is right behind your site, and all the sites are 25 wide, 100 feet long. Most people don't have no problems backing in or pulling around and hooking up.
Kim, I wanted to ask something that's close to me is when you are camping at a location, sometimes we like to cook over the campfire, sometimes we like to eat in our trailer, and sometimes you'd like to kind of ease on over to the food facility at a location. Your kitchen and your food service is second to none anywhere.
Thank you.
Incredibly clean. The staff is dedicated and talented people.
Thank
Very
you.
talented
Thank
people. And the meals they prepare, I mean, there's some real style and gourmet food they prepare. You can be really proud of that.
Yes, yes, we are.
Tell us about your kitchen, the people there, and what people can expect.
Well, we have local people work in the kitchen. A lot of stuff is made from scratch. We plan the menus together. If you come on our organized rides, we do breakfast and dinner meal.
You can accommodate groups, Jeff. You got more than a dozen stalls here? How many stalls do you have here?
We have about 365 stalls here, and yeah, we can accommodate quite a few people.
You can accommodate about any size group
Yeah,
that wants to come in here.
Yeah.
When is your season that people can expect to plan and count on?
We're open every day from April 1st through about November 10th. We close for the season technically when hunting shotgun deer season starts, since we're backed up against the Hoosier National.
The Hoosier National Forest we're backed right up against. It has over 150 miles of groomed trails for horse riding and bicyclists and hikers.
The Dude Ranchers Association is celebrating 90 years promoting all-inclusive quality Western adventure vacations. With over 100 ranches west of the Mississippi offering activities like horseback riding, skeet shooting, whitewater rafting, fly fishing, and great children's programs, you are sure to find the perfect location for family reunions, girlfriend getaways, or that vacation of a lifetime. Dude Ranch Association ranches adhere to the highest industry standards. We are all about quality. Welcome back to Best of America by Horseback, where Tom C. and Del Shields are riding at Midwest Trail Rides in Norman, Indiana. A unique horseback experience that Kim and Jeff offer to their visitors is an overnight ride to an authentic cowboy camp. Riders will step back in time as they sleep in authentic wall tents and are treated to great cowboy cooking and entertainment.
You guys have set up quite an overnight adventure here, and folks have been coming here for how long now?
A couple of years.
A couple of years. And this is just an awesome setting that takes us back in time. Let's take a look around.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about this place.
Well, when people come to Lost Cabin Pass, Roger cooks us dinner over an open hickory fire in the Dutch ovens. It is a family retreat. We love bringing children and showing people what we have here, how you can be unplugged and entertain yourself the way we used to.
So as we're coming into the chuck wagon, what's Roger doing here, and is this a typical meal that you've served everyone?
This is. We're doing ribeye, and normally ribeye is probably the most popular evening meal that we do. We do ribeye, we do trout on a cedar plank, we do Cornish hens, we do quail, but
Pretty good variety of menus going on out here.
And we try to serve food that's a notch above what people might expect.
Everything you do comes right out of the chuck wagon here. I mean, you've got everything set up so that when people come out here for this experience, they're seeing the way this was done 100 years ago.
Exactly.
I'm really impressed with this setup. This is a chuck wagon from back in the day.
Late 1800s.
and yet the way you have everything set up, the cleanliness that we see is just very impressive. Even though it's out here in the middle of nowhere, you guys have done a great job, and folks don't have to be afraid of eating the food that's prepared here.
These are wall tents that Roger's used in his outfitting guiding. We built wooden floors and wooden walls in the tents to keep out the moisture. There's carpeting so that guests will be comfortable. There's 2 cots in there. You bring your own sleeping bag, bedroll, roll it out. It's very, very cozy.
So not only do you have the tents where people sleep, but you also have the wagons that have been prepared
Yes.
with beds in them. And
We have 2 covered wagons that guests can sleep in.
you actually get to sleep in a part of history when you sleep in the wagon, don't you?
Yes, because they are true 1800s wagons that Roger Mills has refurbished.
So the horses actually are pinned in these rail corrals, is that right?
Yes, yes. When
And-
you come on one of these trips, you can ride your own horse, or we can provide a horse if you don't have one.
How did y'all come up with this concept?
Because of our love to ride and our love to do overnight trips, we thought, what a neat thing. Nobody's doing that in Indiana, in the Midwest that we know of. And we would just love to offer that here, show people what we love to experience.
One of the things that impresses me with you guys so much is, those are silly little questions we may ask, but it seems like every detail of Midwest Trails and of this place, there's someone in charge. Someone's taking care of business in every aspect of that, and that's good business. And it's impressive, and people will come here because of that.
What is it about camping around a campfire or sitting around a campfire to eat, watching food cook, that just kind of lowers your blood pressure?
It does. It does. It slows you down. And here's the thing, Tom. When you think about a fire, I don't think people realize it. It's in us. It's part of our being. Our ancestors lived around a fire. You know, they cooked with a fire. They got their warmth from a fire. We've had people tell us with tears in their eyes that it's been a healing experience for them to slow down and get away from everything and reconnect. So that's what we try to do, is help people get out of the fast lane, slow down.
Stop wasting hay. Save 30 to 40% of hay wasted in traditional ring feeders with hay feeders manufactured by Clenny Pipe Structures. Built with 10-gauge galvanized steel tubing, these durable feeders weighing over 1,000 pounds are the best built and longest lasting feeders on the market today. Free choice hay is the best feeding option for your horse. To limit hay, simply latch the grills upright. They can be crated and shipped all across the U.S. They also carry a long line of portable run-in shelters in other buildings. Clenny Pipe Structures, family owned and operated since 1949.
It is said.
Before it was illegal to pick your kid up by the arm, he'd pick me up and stick me in the saddle with him.
Another thing that comes when you buy property from Outlet Land Company is you get free lifetime riding at East Fork Stable.
The people that live here in this area are great. I mean, talk about people who just pitch in and give you a hand with stuff.
So you have access to 400 miles of trails in the northern part of this county.
If you dream it,
Well, you'll have 4, similar to Ohio, but just a lot milder. This just felt more like home dog.
it can be.
And let's ride.
You got it, hon.
Welcome back to Best of America by Horseback, where we're riding in Norman, Indiana at Midwest Trail Rides, where riders can't wait to come back to a place where they are made to feel like they're at home.
First time you've been here?
This is my 5th time being here.
What brings you back?
The fall colors and the camaraderie with other folks coming from other states, and just the trails are nice, very nice out here.
What is it about horse people and trail rides and coming to a place like Midwest that just makes you feel so welcome? What is it? Is it the people, or?
I think it's probably the people, and they just feel you just feel like you're one of them, you know, and everybody's makes you feel welcome.
Tell me more specifically, what is it you like about Midwest? Is it the trails, or
I think it's the whole package, because we want to share the experience with you and with Best of America, but also just because we enjoy being down here. We enjoy the campgrounds, we enjoy the people. Kim and Jeff are wonderful. I was so touched last night when Kim said, anytime you want anything here or need anything, let us know. It's not an interruption. You are our purpose for being here. And I thought, that is so cool. That really is taking care of your customers or your people who are coming to visit here. And it is like that. No matter what you ask, they're always kind about it, and they will make sure it gets fixed or help you out.
When you guys cross the bridge, pulling in the drive to this place, coming up to the front of this building, what's going on in your head?
Well, it's kind of like coming home. We've been coming here for so many years that it really is. It's like coming back home. We know that we know what it's going to look like. We know how we're going to be greeted, and there's an anticipation that, we're going to have a fun weekend. We're going to get to ride. We're going to get to have good food. It's just going to be a good weekend. So there's always that anticipation of it's all going to be good.
We held a fun pie baking contest while at Midwest Trail Ride to help get into the autumn season spirit. The winner was a beautiful and delicious cherry cheese pie decorated for Halloween.
Of all the places we've ever ridden, they probably have the #1 tack shop, gift shop I've ever seen, and it's worth visiting. Shows the kind of people are here. Everything is quality.
It's more than just stuff you need. It is a complete shop and really a great place to visit.
Hi, come on in.
You are so proud of this store
I
and
am.
this shop. What type of lines of clothing, boots, apparel, hats that you carry, and your jewelry lines?
Well, I handpick everything. So it's been my goal, my dream, to have a unique place to shop. And it's boutique-y, and it's geared for the cowgirl. We carry corral boots, Circle G boots, Ariat boots, Twisted X boots. We carry the Rhonda Stark clothing, which is a higher end wool. The jewelry, we carry the Kelly Hurd and Cabana lines of jewelry.
What style hats do you have here? Are they straw hats or felt? Or?
We carry a good range of hats. We try to carry a trail riding hat. I hand pick everything, so I like unique hats.
Are you up to date on the news? Anything happening in Korea today?
No, but if you ask me what all news in the store and everything, I can tell you that. Or Cabela has a new boot out.
Did you just notice Kim's going back and forth in the back? On sale, 10% off boots today, or whatever. She's going back and forth. So our shirts are a lot cheaper than Kim's, and you. What brings you back?
I love coming here because I can back in here. The spots are big. You can get, someone who's just starting out can get into a spot here and back up. Shower houses, the restrooms are always clean, very nice. The stalls are great. They're big. My horse likes to lay down. And you feel safe. You can go to bed at night and know your horse is safe in his stall. So.
Are you always this happy?
Always. I love to go camping and I love to go trail riding, and I'm living the dream. You said that last night and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm living the dream.
I'm just curious, Jan, you've been riding horses 75 years, which is longer than, most of us have been alive. How long do you intend to keep riding? What's going to be that deciding factor when you'll no longer ride horses?
When I can't throw my right leg over the horse, then I'm done.
If you didn't have horses, would that remove some of the motivation of, I don't want to get up today because my knee hurts or my back hurts or whatever?
No.
You get up and go?
I'd get up and go.
That you made really got me, I guess, was you said you guessed you were RFD junkies. Yeah. And that getting to come and be with us on this ride was something that you were really looking forward to. And, you know, that really got me thinking about who we are and what we do. What is it that appeals to you from our show?
You know, I think, and I think I can speak for Penny a little bit here too, that we wouldn't know about Midwest if it wasn't for RFD and Best of America. And I think, you know, they're well-marked trails. It's a beautiful, you know, beautiful setting here. But we wouldn't know about these places if it wasn't for Best of America Horseback.
From Midwest Trail Ride property, riders can enjoy immediate access to over 100 miles of well-marked trails and the timeless beauty of the Hoosier National Forest and the Charles C. Deem Wilderness area. These trails will take you to some of the most beautiful scenery that Indiana has to offer.
This place is not only geographically located in the right place in the country, but it's backed up by two wonderful people that just make it happen and just care for you in every way. So we're so glad to be here, and we're looking forward to coming back. If people want to contact you for more information on Midwest Trail Ride, how do they do it, Kim?
Well, you can call our office at 812-834-6686 or go on our website, www.midwesttrailride.com. They give you all the information you need, or if you're the type of person that would rather talk to somebody, just pick up the phone and talk to one of my friendly gals that takes the reservations and can answer all your questions.
Honey, before we go to the hospital, can we do a quick opening without the drone?